I thought I did this shit. You drop it. Ooh. Oh, this shit ain't gonna fit. It's all good. Um, that's done. That's done. You gonna dance shit. Yo, real quick, real quick. This ain't gonna be a long live stream. I just wanna get this shit off my chest about a couple of haters. So let me give you some content, some context before I start this little rant. You heard? This rant is directed towards somebody. This somebody swears he's a real G, he's a real person, he's the fakest person I've seen by far. By far. Anyway, so I got a daughter. She's 20, 22. She lives in Florida with her boyfriend. She has a job, college graduate, mind you. College graduate, has a job, lives on her own with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend works and she's pursuing a career of being a nail technician, a nail tech, right? Damn good nail tech. Anyway, so in order to be certified, licensed, and all, you have to take a class, you have to take a course. So my daughter applied for this class, applied for this course, and she took the course. But this course costs money. Course costs money. Again, she lives on her own, has her own life. So she decided to do a GoFundMe. Totally her. Decided to do a GoFundMe was only asking for about $3,000 to pay for this course. Now, when you click the GoFundMe link, it shows you how many, all the donations, who made donations, right? Bang, boom. So she makes this GoFundMe and she hits me up. She goes, Dad, I don't need you to donate nothing. I don't need you to donate nothing. I just need you to spread this out for me. Share it on your platforms because on my other IG, I got a lot of people there compared to my personal page. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna share it on both. So I shared the link that my daughter created on my Instagram story, right? So one day, fast forward a couple of days, one day I'm in this group chat having a discussion with people, and here comes this one guy, low key hater. So we having a discussion about the topic. Is the topic we got in this group chat. So we talking about this topic, and he's starting to get upset about my rebuttals about this topic. So what this hater decides to do, matter of fact, I'm addressing Rice. So what Rice turns to do is just because he has a little attitude and a hissy fit, he wants to bring up the fact that my daughter made a GoFundMe, right? But it wasn't really that. It's the way he portrayed the story and put this information out there. So he goes, "Oh, you a broke ninja because you got to make GoFundmes. You got to make GoFundmes because you broke whatever. Blah 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 blah." Again, he brought this up yesterday in the group chat in the live stream, right? Rufio was good. So he brought this up in the group chat, right? And the funny thing about it is, I know he's a low key hater because we having a discussion. He gets upset again, and he feels the need to bring up this GoFundMe. But he comes with this narrative that people are broke. They made this GoFundMe because they needed money. Money. No, 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 my guy. Stop spreading false narratives, bro. Like, first of all, I didn't even make it. My daughter made it so she could get her license to become a nail tech because she wants to start her own business. I don't know what's wrong with that. She only asked for $3,000 because that's how much the course costs. When you click the GoFundMe and you actually see who donated to this GoFundMe, it was only me, which was $1,000 I donated to my daughter. Mind you, she asked me, "You don't have to give me money. Just support me and share this on your social media." I shared it, and being a real father, I donated to her cause anyway, right? Mind you, it was me and somebody else. Now, do you think her mother? I don't know if she did it low key, but you think her mother gave her money out there like that? No. Clearly me and one of her friends. You feel me? So this bum dude decides to bring it up in a live stream yesterday, thinking it was gonna hurt me and make me look stupid. So yeah, you brought it up trying to defame me. But guess what, bro? At the same time you try to use that energy to make me look stupid, I reversed it back on you. My daughter passed the course. My daughter got her license for this. My daughter's gonna start her own business, brick and mortar, be her own boss. But you over here being a hater, trying to spin the narrative like people are broke and people are doing this. No, she did that independently, asking for no help. She did it independently, my guy, and actually accomplished her goal. But for you to be a hater and get mad at a discussion that has nothing to do with a GoFundMe, just because somebody's making you look stupid in a discussion, you look for other things to try to make them look stupid. Only made you look stupid, you bum. You bum. And then you talk about, oh, that I put my daughter's information out there because I shared. Bro, her page is is probably private, but she's the one who asked me for the favor to put it out there so people could help her. Bro, again, graduated college, has her own job, so she can actually accomplish all this. But why not ask for other help, right? Why not? There's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, she completed her goal. She got the license. I can put the license up on the live stream whenever. But for a hater like you, and then again spin the narrative, oh yeah, food stamps don't like me anyway. Where you get this from? I'm starting to think you either bipolar, schizophrenic, because something is telling you in your head that I don't like you. Well, I don't know what's going on there. So you must be bipolar, schizophrenic, and a narc. Because the way you acted yesterday, again, you're older than me, my guy. You acted like a child. You feel me? You acted like a child. And for you to get upset because somebody's trying to better themselves and actually do something positive, when everything I hear about your family and your kids is negative, they were gangbangers, they were arrested, they were doing this, they were doing that. That's the pride you take in your kids, bro. Those are the stories that you can say about your kids, bro. That they gangbangers, they were part of gangs, they did this, they went to jail, they did this amount of time in prison, they doing this in the street. That's what you got to say about your kids, and you proud of your kids, and you want to say all that. But meanwhile, here go a real G talking about, oh, my daughter needs some help because she wants to get her license to be a nail technician because she wants to start her own business. When somebody spits some positive stuff, you try to shoot them down. That's how I know you a low key hater, bro. Because every time somebody try to do something positive, you try to look for something negative to shoot them down. You're not even looking for something negative. You making up a story. It's the fact that you making up a story because nothing you said in that live stream yesterday was true. Nothing you said in that live stream yesterday was true. I didn't make the GoFundMe. Nobody over here. We definitely not broke over here. My daughter definitely not broke over there. Definitely not broke over here. But for you to spin some narratives like people are broke, they need money, just so you could try to win an argument, so you could try to look good. for viewers on YouTube that don't even know you or care about you. You a sucker. You're the real bum. You have no class. You definitely don't got no class because you over here talking about compared to your age, Rice. You're talking about a little kid. Compared to your age, my daughter's 22. She's still a kid to me. She hasn't even seen life. So for you to even talk about a little kid, you're a bum. You're a weirdo. Because I would never come on here and be like, oh, your kid this, your kid that, your kid this, your kid that. You're a pure bum. Now you could probably watch this video and have a rebuttal on somebody's stream, have a rebuttal there. But bro, what was your point yesterday? What were you trying to do? Because you wasn't trying to make me look stupid. The only person that can make me look stupid is myself. And yo, my ego is not big. I don't have a lot of pride. If I do something wrong, I will probably be admitted myself and make fun of myself of doing my own wrongs. So I don't know what you tried to do yesterday, because that shit didn't work. And then you left the live stream and started talking in the chat about the situation because you were still butthurt. That's how I know, bro. Because the shit was already said and done. 10 minutes later, here you go typing in the comment section because you're still mad because you didn't like what I said and you want to bring up people's kids like a little girl, like a little kid yourself. You want to bring up somebody's children. But then you preach, you like to preach about how you don't like people talking about you and all this other stuff, but you go ahead and you feel like you can talk about other people and their kids that want to better themselves. You never hear me come on any live stream saying, oh, my kids, they were part of gangs and they did this and they got arrested for it and they was in jail for it. They was doing, bro, nobody like you really care about that? You really take pride in that, bro? As a father, you take pride in telling stories about your kids going to prison, going to jail, selling drugs? That shit is crazy. You good? You crazy. You crazy. You will never win with me, bro. You could never win with me. You should feel ashamed of yourself trying to, not even, it's just bringing up lies, making up lies to try to make yourself look good, my guy. Why you gotta do that? Be a man. Be a fucking man. Be a man, bro. If you're having a discussion with somebody, you don't like what they say, why bring up their kids? And, oh, but you a G, you from Texas. That's how I know you fake, because your kids are more real than you. If they out there in the street doing what they doing and going to prison and doing that stuff, they some real G's. What you did yesterday was some corny dirtbag shit. And you older than me, right? You older than me. You gotta be more mature. You gotta handle situations better than me because the fact you're older than me. But nah, you brought up my kid and the fact she made a GoFundMe to get a license to better herself. It wasn't like she asked for money because she couldn't pay her rent. It wasn't like she asked for money because she was a real bum bitch. Bro, get your priorities straight, bro. You could never with me, bro. You could never with me, bro. You could never with nobody on my side. Nobody on my side. You can never, bro. Every time your wife come home, you gotta cut off the live stream. You gotta cut off the live stream when your wifey come home. Cause she run that, my nigga. You can't say what you really want to say. She run that, my nigga. Come on, bro. Stop it. If you got an issue with me, talk about me. Well, you can't because you have nothing to say about me. You got nothing wrong to say about me. I go to work, come home, I do what the fuck I gotta do for my kids. Gotta do what I gotta do for myself. You can never talk bad about me. And even if you bring up my mistakes, even if you bring up my flaws, bro, you bigging me up anyway. Because whatever you bring up or whatever you're gonna bring up, it's gonna be, it's 100,000% gonna be something from my past that is not even valid anymore. You can't even find nothing right now in the now to make me look bad. You gotta find something that's old, bro. But you can never, bro. Stay in your bum position. Stay where you at. Stay talking about little kids because you can't really defend yourself in any situation. In any situation, you start calling people names like you're a little kid, like you're in junior high school. Then you gotta bring up kids like you in junior high school, bro. Grow the fuck up, bro. Because if you was in my face, boy, I throw pokeballs at you, bro. I'll hit you with a pokeball, bro. Man, told you they fake stamps. Keep up, man. Officer Wright was good. Wright's been a hater, man. Ben, what's out of here? Cornball, bro. Cornball. Oh, you broke because you made a GoFundMe. Man, stop that shit, nigga. Bum. Oh goodness, bum. Real bum. No, bro. Can't stand motherfuckers. I can't stand the dude or anybody in general. When they don't got nothing to say about you, they gotta make the shit up. And you wanna know when you know that person is wrong? When they say what they say, and then when it's time for you to speak up, they want to cut you off and don't let you speak to get your point across. That's when you know a motherfucker's a hater because they don't want the other people to hear what you gotta say. Because it's all about bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. And then you gotta do it on other people, man. You're corny. You're a bum. You're a bum. It's like the second time you did it, trying to make me look stupid, and it's not working. That's the only thing you can bring up about me. A GoFundMe that somebody else made, and you mad because it's attached to me. Oh, your daughter, your broke. Man, you know what my daughter did for a living, bro? Shut up. Shut up. At least my daughter was never locked up. She was never in prison. The hell? The hell? Daughter graduated college, graduated high school, no GED or nothing. All my kids do perfect in school. Perfect in school. Oldest one graduated college. Second one graduated high school. My youngest boy is in fucking in Excel classes. When you see his report card, the average grade they was looking for was a 3.0. My son was hitting 4.0, 4.3s. They put him in advanced classes now because he's smart. Probably smarter than you. No, I know for a fact he's smarter than you. Ever try to come for my kids? Ever try to come for me? Because it ain't gonna work. You better off just making stuff up about me. That's the only way you're gonna try to win. You got to make stuff up. Other than that, be a loser. Stay in a child's place. Have a good day. I'm off this. You bum.